the healing of herniated discs, I deal with lots of them. With the personal injury work we do, people come in from accidents, varying levels of severity, and you're almost guaranteed, even if the herniation or bulge of a disc in their neck or back or low back was not caused by the accident, there's a high likelihood that you're going to see something to that effect when you have the imaging done for the patient. And the biggest thing that I do for these folks and I work with a PM&R physician who's in pain management, and we're on the same page about how we approach the reports when we see them with herniated discs in the patients. And the main thing that we stress to the person is that these heal, and the time could be long, and the body will remove materials that it sees as foreign to where they are currently compared to where they're supposed to be. And there's a process that goes through the inflammatory phases, neovascularization, autophagy, all those physiologic processes of removal of material in a place where it's not supposed to be in the body. And those are kind of the results of healthy functioning physiology, healthy functioning metabolism, healthy functioning immunoresponses. So what you're going to understand, if you think about this more critically, is folks who have a more difficult time recovering from these issues are folks that tend to have less than optimal physiological environments for healing. So if you consider all of these things as a part of a larger system of metabolic health of the person, and these are probably not been studied, but these are observational, as all the thousands and thousands of people I've worked with over the years of practicing. What you end up seeing patterns of people that tend to improve over time or heal over time. And we don't have the luxury of taking MRIs over and over to see what's really going on with the person. We can basically rely on how they're telling us they're feeling symptomatically and clinically. But there are folks who study these things who do have the luxury of putting people in an MRI machine over and over throughout the healing process. And it was an article that came across my desk today that was pretty recent, and they've been looking at trying to pinpoint like a lot of physiological mechanisms and things in the body that come along with the healing of a disc herniation after it happens. And they were following this particular patient for 2 years and looking over all of the different stages that the body was going through as it was resorbing the herniated disc. And they kept care very conservative with this person, just a lot of exercises, a little bit of anti-inflammatory meds if necessary, but mostly just, hey, we know your back hurts, we know you're having leg pain, but let's just take you through these very conservative basic measures, keep monitoring you. You can always escalate things during the process if you need to, but we're going to keep imaging and looking at things. And the person that we're following, and this is just this one particular person, but anyone who's worked clinically has seen these things anecdotally over and over. But they were able to show full healing and reabsorption of this very large disc herniation that the person had within a couple of years, and with complete resolution of symptoms and complete restore or complete return to all function. And that was without doing any sort of invasive intervention. So a lot of it comes down to what's the person comfortable with and how long they're willing to wait and go through the work that it's going to take for the body to do the healing process itself. And it comes with more than just medications and things like that. It comes with many times kind of a full lifestyle behavioral change. The person is going to likely have to change how they eat, how they exercise, improve their sleep quality, improve their hydration, all of these basic building blocks around physiology, because the people that do not heal very fast, the people that you struggle to return to function after you've been told that they have a herniated disc is, well, one, it's people that are afraid of a herniated disc, that they've been told that this is like the end of their life. So those people are always difficult to change their mind. But then uh, if people have diabetes, they smoke, they're overweight, they're obese, they don't eat fruits and vegetables, they don't drink much water, they don't sleep enough. Those they want medications. These are the kind of people that the healing process may stop, or stretch out for so long that they just can't put up with anymore. Find someone else that's willing to do something more extreme to them, but it comes at its own cost. So the goal is always to help people with the least amount of work necessary. So in the end, hopefully that helps everyone. Something to think about. Disc herniations get better if you've had one. You just have to find the right people that are willing to help you along the way, and understand that anytime the body has foreign material where it's not supposed to be, it's going to go through the process of cleaning it up. It's just going to be altered based on your overall general health, could make things more difficult. Or if your general health is good, it makes it better. All right. So keep that in mind. Check my channel for more. Talk to you later.